Welcome to the T2 podcast, live at the $1 Million Studio. This week we're going to be talking lots about diets. So we have a little question of the week, and that's going to be, what diet are you going to want to follow? We're going to be talking about a bunch of them here, so you just got to answer us on any social media. We have Instagram, we have Facebook, we have YouTube, we have TikTok. So, Troy, what's a diet? Just tell us.
Well, there's so many different kinds of diets. In my industry, we like to try to put together which kind of meal plan would each person basically fit their lifestyle. You know what I mean? What I always tell people is this: you walk into Chapters, and there's a section on nutrition, and there's going to be hundreds of different diets you can follow. And what I learned during the whole time I've been working out is that they all work if you just stick to one. So you can go in there, you can find diets on like low carb, keto, high carb, high performance diets, paleo, you name it. And what we do at T2 is we find out what's best for you. The one that you're going to follow, fit into your lifestyle, and the one that's going to be sustainable throughout long-term wellness rather than short-term dieting.
Okay, awesome. So then, from what I know, right, is that depending on what your goals are, you could have multiple different diets, right? So someone that wants to lose weight might want to just speed up their metabolism.
Yeah.
So they might want low carb. And then someone that's trying to like get huge, turn into the Hulk, might want like a high protein, high calorie diet, right?
Correct. Yeah, because finding out, like, each person's got a different metabolic rate. So what we got to do is first find out what your calories are at, and then find out if the topic is going to be losing weight. We basically have to find out your calories, and then we got to figure out your carb tolerance. And then once we figure out all of that, then we can customize the meal plan for you. If someone wants to gain weight, again, we have to find out the calories because it's all mathematical. Once we find out the calories, then I break it down to the proper macros, and then I just start adding calories each day until you start gaining weight. So there's strategies in place to gain or to lose. We just have to basically figure out what the goal is for each individual.
So when people think about a diet, right, they think that it sucks. They're saying dieting sucks, because most people, honestly, when they think of diet, they think they're just eating chicken rice.
Yeah.
They think they're just eating steak and roasted veggies, which that's what most diets are.
Yeah.
When a trainer or when a coach hands someone a diet, it's eat chicken and rice. This is what you're eating. This is this and that.
Yeah.
But can diets be fun?
Yes, and that's what we do. Like in 34 years of doing this, we used to eat what I used to compare my menu as to eating drywall to nowadays. The foods we have are amazing. Like the recipes that we put together makes you feel like you're eating so-called normal foods, but it's sustainable. So I always tell people this: I can write you a diet that I can guarantee that you're going to lose 30 pounds in 30 days, but I call it white knuckle dieting. You're basically hanging on for your life, and once you're done, you lose the weight, you're going to gain it back because you're basically like, you did everything you can just to survive that time.
Yeah.
But what we do nowadays at T2 is we put together a balanced menu or low carb menu with recipes that are everyday foods. Like, you know what I mean? It's like you're eating pancakes for breakfast, you're having nachos at lunch, you're having lasagnas at supper. Like, we have amazing recipes that taste like that, it looks like that, but it's all healthy for you, low carb, low sugar to stabilize your blood sugar, to help you burn body fat, to give you sustained energy. So gone are the days of eating just chicken and broccoli, unless you just like to suffer, which is fine. Some people like that, and some people can make that work. But in general, we make it so that you want to stick with it. You can basically follow it, and your family can enjoy it. So you're not making your meal, and then you got to make
10 other meals, yeah.
Exactly.
And I'm pretty sure people can buy that right now.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
Awesome. So then we'll find it out on our social medias and stuff on our website.
Yeah, that's basically our transformation program that I put everyone on. And we've helped thousands of people get through it. Tens of thousands of people in my lifetime stick with diets and make it a lifestyle change rather than go on 42 days and fall off and then like not and just making it short-term goals. Like the problem with me back in the 90s when I first started competing, for 8 weeks we went on 1,000 calories, worked out
my
twice a
God.
day, starved
That's
to the
crazy.
point of like you were like probably pretty much almost hallucinating. I was passing out.
Oh, my.
And but that's what we did, and then but you'd gain all the weight back. So now we learned how to make the process a lot smoother and better chance of sticking with it. So there's no fluctuations.
That's awesome. So, like we've already talked about a million diets, right? What's a few of them that you did when you were bodybuilding?
I've tried them all, and that's honestly why they all work. So my first diets in 1990 was basically low calorie, low carb. You suffered and you starved the whole time. Then I transitioned to we were doing like carbohydrate based diets, like you'd have your oatmeal and your eggs, and you'd have your rice cakes, and you'd have potatoes and rice and all that stuff. And then it transitioned more into low carb and anabolic diet type, we called it. So we'd go low carbs for Monday to Friday, then high carbs on the weekends, and then we went into like like pure keto, and then from keto we went to metabolic diets, and then to this day we use balance, and then we figure out what your basic what your body needs are. We find out your carb tolerance. So it's really set up now to find out, to customize a meal plan for each individual. I don't believe in one way. I believe we have to find the way that you're going to follow, and then we're going to stick with it. That's the key to success, is not to follow the diet I think is best, is to follow the diet they think is best. So I tried them all, and I really believe if you just follow
A diet.
yeah, or a meal plan, that you're going to basically stick with it, that you're going to have success. Because this is a key thing I say. If you walk into Chapters and you see all the books in the nutrition center and section, they have a book for a reason that worked on someone.
Yeah.
Like, you just have to find the one that's going to work for you. Our experience of doing all these different meal plans is that we're going to be able to customize it for you.
Yeah.
The one that is right for you.
So, what's the most important part of a healthy diet, right? Like across every single diet, there's got to be one thing that they all have the same. What is that? What is that one thing?
Well, the one thing has nothing to do with the diet, and it's consistency.
Okay.
Okay? Follow it. Don't cross it. Meaning, if I'm following a balanced menu, but then I want to do some keto recipes, sometimes those don't mix. Fats, carbs, you don't put them together. So if you decide to follow a meal plan, do like I did. I did little mini experiments throughout my entire life, really, of my fitness journey and the time I've been in the industry. So you set, say, 42-day or 6 weeks, and you follow a meal plan customized for you. Then if you follow it and you go, okay, that works great. You can sustain that. You can keep it, but
keep
consistently. Just don't swap in and out. If you're going through a hard time, don't all of a sudden say, okay, I'm going keto. I missed rice. Okay, I'm going back to this. It doesn't work if you constantly switching it. So consistency on any diet, it'll work. If it doesn't work, after 4 to 6 weeks, switch it up, and then we'll find the one that will work.
Perfect. So a lot of people in this world, like they do, instead of going on a diet, they try to just eat clean, right? So that'd be just cut out like the trans fats and the sugars. Would that be considered a diet, really, or is that just is that clean eating? But again, is that good for you?
It's better. That's what I tell everyone is this. Look at the food that you know that you're eating, and if you know you shouldn't eat it, don't eat it. That's the first step. Just cut out bad things, chips, pop, whatever, junk, right?
Junk
Cut
food.
that out. Clean. Now it's clean. Now eat that, and exercise consistently. That's all most people need to do. Unless you're getting ready for a competition, if you just clean up what you're eating compared to what you're currently doing, that's it. You don't need to go and track everything. You need to just clean up your meal plans. I see people all the time, they stop drinking regular pops, they stop eating chips, and they have a major transformation. If you exercise every day, not intensely, you don't have to 3 intense workouts, but be active each day. Don't just sit on the couch and watch Netflix. You just get up, get moving. It'll boost your metabolism. If you limit your junk, exercise, that's how it's going to work the best. Like, you don't need to follow really much. Yeah.
Okay, well, I mean, that's what I've been doing. I've been just trying to eat clean because
Yeah.
it's hard to get on a diet, but I mean, eating clean, obviously eating your vegetables, eating stuff that you should be eating.
Exactly.
You kind of got to treat your body how you want it to perform realistically. If I had a burger the other night, I had a burger from McDonald's the other night, and I just felt garbage after. You just can't.
But I tell people this, you are what you eat.
Exactly.
So if you eat like garbage, you're going to feel like garbage. Right?
Exactly.
And so, but you also, there's some things you might want to structure into a plan so you can enjoy it, and maybe remind yourself once in a while that, oh yeah, I forgot, I don't like this.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's what I do at KFC every 10 years.
Every 10 years because it looks good for a second, and then you eat it, and then you just feel like garbage after.
Exactly.
But
Exactly.
I want to touch back on what you said with the workouts, right? Because that was another question that most people are gonna have, right? So they're eating clean, but they don't know how much to work out. They don't know how much they should do because obviously they might have a burst of energy because they're eating a lot better, or
Yes.
they might have a little bit less energy because they're eating less.
Yes.
So how many workouts should someone do?
Start with 3 days a week, and that's the best success. Because what happens is, I have some clients that I've been training since the 90s, and what I noticed with them is, number one, they've been training with me since the 90s, the 2000s. They're the ones that stick with it. I think about all the people that join the gym in New Year's, say, like when we're in a normal world.
Yeah.
Everyone joins, they go hardcore for 2 weeks, 3 weeks, because they're going every day, sometimes twice a day, 1, 2, 3 hour workouts. They burn out, okay? You overtrain, you remain the same, don't get results, quit. And then they follow a white knuckle diet, where they eat chicken and broccoli, work out twice a day, they fatigue, they tire out, they fade out, you never see them again. So what I try to promote 3 days a week, just don't eat what you know you shouldn't. It might take longer to get the results, but those are the people that I still train to this day that stick with it, because number one, you miss it a little. So if you're going every other day, you're kind of like, I kind of want to go more
wanna
today.
go, yeah.
Yeah, but then you go, I got to take a rest day. Eventually you get to a level where you find out some people are 3, 4, 5 days. But even when I was competing, I didn't, only at the beginning did I do 6, but majority of my workouts were 4 to 5 days a week, because I understand the importance of recovery.
Exactly.
That's a whole other podcast we don't talk about much, is that. So
Yeah.
with that, cut out what's bad for you, work out 3 days a week, and that's the secret to success.
I mean, that's what I've been doing. Obviously, it's like you'll catch me sometimes throughout the weekends, right?
Yeah.
But I mean, there's not often that I do come. But like, let's say my girlfriend's coming or something like that, I'll come in with her. But I actually have a story about the diet thing. Is that the white knuckle diet? I could tell. I tried to do chicken and cauliflower and chicken and broccoli. Okay, and the second day I made this nice lemon pepper chicken breast, and I was eating them. I ate it for dinner the first night. It sucked. Obviously, the first night it even sucked.
Yeah,
okay,
that's
I
what
ate it. It tasted okay, but chicken's still bland without any sauce or anything.
Yeah.
So I was gonna eat it the second night, but my sister was at home at this day, and she ordered a poutine from, I don't know where you guys are listening from, but we have a spot called New York Fries in Sudbury. She ordered a poutine from New York Fries,
Nice.
and they gave her 2 of them. So I was sitting there with my girlfriend eating my lemon pepper chicken and broccoli. I went to go eat it, and my sister comes in the house. Oh, Colby, I got another poutine if you want it. And that day, I did not continue my diet.
The diet ended that fast.
It ended that fast, second day. But now that I'm just eating cleaner and I'm just eating not junk food. Well, I'm trying not to eat junk food. I obviously still do eat junk food a little bit, but when I do eat junk food, I just work out twice as hard the next day to burn it off.
Yeah.
But I just eat cleaner and I feel better, and just life feels a lot better.
Oh, for sure.
So the last question I have for you is, who should be on a diet?
Well, first, let's change the word diet. Everyone should eat healthy.
There you go.
So diet makes it scary. And I deal with a lot of people that the word diet is intimidating and also overused, right?
Yeah,
So
for sure.
we got to promote healthy eating, lifestyle changes. These are all keywords that we use, trigger words, to try to help people not be so afraid of changing the way they eat. So everyone should eat healthy to improve their health,
Yep.
to improve their energy. I have people all the time, the first thing they notice when they increase their nutrition, their meal plan, so-called diet, what happens is the energy goes up, life becomes better, they enjoy more things, activities, they get more activities, they start exercising more. That's why we have so many things built out with the programs. You do 3 days a week. I promote going for walks, hikes, anything, swimming, kayaking, golfing, snowshoeing, skiing, you name it. All those activities become easier once you start eating better. So when you're on a healthy lifestyle, the proper meal plans, the customization to make sure you have the proper energy so you don't get tired, life changes, man. Everyone should eat healthier. Everyone should stay away from junk as much as they can, but enjoy life. Have cake on your birthday.
Exactly.
Your mom's birthday. You got to enjoy the moments. Don't be the person to pack your lunch at a birthday party.
Yeah.
When it's your girlfriend or your wife and
Your nephew.
That's right. So you always want to be healthy so that you can enjoy the moments where sometimes you got to slip up a bit.
Exactly. I mean, I think we've been over a lot. And I think that we could definitely help a lot of people because we do have that balanced nutrition diet with the recipes, with these guides, and yeah, we have that on our website. And there's also, we have our Facebook page if you guys have any questions. We have our Instagram page. You could ask me questions too on my personal Instagram page, whatever works. We have a TikTok now too that we're going to be posting on. We have a YouTube. Yeah, if you guys have any questions, definitely ask those. Do you have any final thoughts, Troy?
No, if anyone needs any help, let us know, reach out. We're always look forward to helping people. So if you post a question, we absolutely will answer it. And who knows, if you post a lot of questions, we don't get to it, it might be a podcast about your question coming up in the future. So
Exactly.
we'll be taking questions all the time, answering them, helping you. We love to do this. Absolutely my passion, Colby's passion. This is what we do. We want to make sure that we help Sudbury and the world get into top shape, feel great, because life is short. So we have to enjoy every day to the fullest. And you're only going to do that if you're healthy, and it starts with eating right.
Exactly. So we're going to be clocking out here from the $1 Million Studio, but I hope everyone has a great day after listening to this. And goodbye. See you soon. See you next week.
See ya.